Guys, and today I'm going to be talking about that Michael Beale has lost his job as Sunderland head coach and that Mike Dodds is being appointed to the end of the season. So first I'm going to read the statement of what Sunderland put out this afternoon. So let's get started. Sunderland EFC have appointed Michael Dodds as the club's interim head coach. Dodds will lead the first team until the end of the 2023-24 season, replacing Michael Beale, who departs the stadium light of immediate effect. A member of the club's coaching staff since August 2021, Bale took charge of the Black Hats earlier this campaign and guided them to back-to-back Sky Bet Championship wins. Sporting director Christian Spateman said, "We are disappointed Michael is leaving Sunderland FC. Our desire is to improve, and unfortunately that hasn't been evident, and such as we take full accountability and fail that desire in the best interest of the club. This has been a difficult few months for Michael, who was leaved with our best wishes. Our focus now is on the players and supporting Michael in the remaining championship games to ensure we achieve the best possible thing. We will update our supporters when developments are made." What is my thoughts? I think it's the right decision for all parties that Michael Beale has left the club. People will probably look at it and think he's only been here 9 weeks, he's only had 12 games, so it's perhaps a bit harsh to sack him. But I don't think that he was never the right man to begin with, if we're being in total truth. And I think pretty much everyone said that. The only person who at the time didn't realise that was the club and the guys who appointed the manager. If you look at the performances under him, they've got worse. They haven't got better. They haven't got better. We're at least under Mowbray, we were exciting to watch. We weren't that. We were dull. We were not entertaining. We didn't look like scoring, and I don't think Bale has helped himself either. If I'm in total honesty, some of the comments he came out and said, like, or like calling the fans outside noise, sarcastically saying a few weeks ago, "Oh, we were 3 points off the playoffs. If we win the next game, we go in. We go level on to the playoffs," and stuff like that. Stuff like that. Another one. They just don't like me because of my accent, because I'm a South. Do you get me? When actually, ask Luke O'Neill, what people think about that. If you get me, and I wonder if if losing to what he was meant of who he was meant to be an upgrade on, and the fact what happened with Trey Hume at the end of the game is what the final, like, nailing his coffin has been. If you get with me, because in my opinion, there's no way he hasn't saw him. And if I'm in total honesty, he's got to know he's coming, because where else does he expect him to go? But yeah, we should have just done our due diligence better than that. Every club he has been at, he's got a bad review of every one of them. And yeah, mind you, I wish him no bad will in his future. Obviously, his niece Poppy is being, like, suffering with cancer. I hope that she gets well, and I wish all of her family the best in the future. But it just is the right decision, and you can't just keep this. I don't mean to be a dick or anything, but you can't just keep someone in a job because of that reason. If you get what I mean, they've got to say stuff on the pitch, but we just haven't, like I said, it's got worse, and I think the players have generally been depressed about it. So yeah, that's my thoughts. If you wonder what my thoughts on Mike Dodds being appointed as interim manager to the end of the season, I think that's the right call, and I think it's a sensible call to make, because it gives the club. Because let's be honest, we probably ain't going to make the top six. I doubt it. That would, unless we're going on an unbelievable run, what I can't say us doing. So what it does do is give us time, and time for us to do due diligence, proper research into who we should be appointing going into next season, and making sure we get the right man for, like, a proper chat, like, chase at the top six next season. And as well, let him bring his own backroom staff in as well. Let him bring his own players in. Let him bring some of his own players in as well, if you get what I mean. If that what will help the club move forward. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. I think it's totally the right decision to get rid of Michael Beale. And another thing, what I will give to the club, I'm happy they've done it now, and they've also admitted almost pretty much admitted they made a mistake. What 8 weeks into a 2.5 year contract, it does take some balls to do, even though they've made a cock up appointing him to begin with. So you kind of got to give them some credit for that, I guess. But they just shouldn't have appointed him in the first place. Everyone said that was a bad appointment, and we went backwards ever since. He's got us further away from the playoffs. And hopefully Mike Dodds can come in, who's well liked by the players, who has some supporters trust after the last couple of games, and he can just have a good end to the season and just hopefully we'll finish as high as we can. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it, on the Michael Beale sacking. Leave your thoughts on it. I imagine all Sunderland fans are pleased about it, and yeah. So the next time they'll say me is probably on Friday if I predict 11 to play Swansea. So yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and like I said, leave your opinions on what you think of Bale being sacked. So yeah, so that's the end of the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, view, comment, and say yeah.